After hours feel like home. When the world goes low, I used to fear the darkness. Now I let it glow. You taught my heart to soften without asking to be safe. You turned my tight jaw and clenched hands into brave. If yesterday brings old versions, we leave town. Stay slow. To live in my head like it was safer there. Now I live in my body and meet the air. You taught my heart to soften without losing its spine. You turned my anxious heartbeat into a calmer line. I was afraid of stopping because silence felt like proof. You made it feel like shelter, a steady, simple roof. Life is not a constant climb. It is a wave and rest. So I stopped and let it pass. Calm in the chest. Time slowed down with your touch. When days slow I choose truth. If yesterday asked for my sorrow, I soothe it. Stay slow with me. My heart was always running, even when I stood still. I used to call it living, now I call it will. A restless old habit, you taught my heart to pause without calling it defeat. You turned my scattered thoughts into beat. I was afraid of stopping because I feared the void. You made it feel like meaning, not a thing to avoid. Life is a quiet conversation between breath and light, and love is choosing softness every night. When the world feels sharp, time changed its voice in you. When days slow down, I remember I am here and I am free. When life exhales, I breathe and let the night carry me. Slow days, soft nights. If tomorrow tries to drag us, we hold ground. If yesterday tries to claim us, we turn down. Stay slow with me. Stay slow with me. surviving made my shoulders tight. I used to call that living, now I call it night. You taught my heart to loosen without losing its way. You turned my constant bracing into softer sway. I was afraid of stopping because silence felt like death. You made it feel like freedom, like nothing left to say. Life can be a long hallway with echoes that confuse. So I keep walking slowly and choose. Time changed its voice in you. When days slow down, I find calm in the breath I used to hide. When life exhales, I breathe and let the sadness pass inside. Slow days, soft nights, slow days, if tomorrow tries to hurry, love, we refuse. If yesterday tries to name our pain, we unchoose. Stay slow. With me. Dim gold in the corner light makes the room feel new. I used to need bright answers, now I live in blue. You taught my heart without holding my breath. You taught my heart to welcome what it cannot control. You turn my fear into breathing deep and whole. I felt too much. You made it feel like sunlight on a tired touch. Life can be a long night drive, no map, no sign, and love is keeping steady in the line. When the street lights flicker, time slowed inside your kindness. They slow down, I remember I can stay without a fight. When life exhales, I breathe and let the night feel right, feel right. Slow days, soft nights, slow days, soft nights. If tomorrow brings a louder world we turn down, if yesterday brings old versions we leave town, stay slow. Stay slow. Stay slow. Stay slow. The room is full of shadows that look a lot like you. I talk to empty windows like they still hear my truth. Your breath is on my pillow, but your body's far. I trace you in the ceiling like a tired star. I'm losing every word before it forms. I'm falling quiet into you like sleeping tonight. I'm losing pieces of myself, trying to hold you tight. I'm falling quiet in your voice that never calls my name. I loved you like a language I could never say. Your memory is heavy like winter on my lungs. I'm falling quiet into you. Out of time. I'm breathing life into a love that was never mine. I'm falling quiet into dreams that won't come true. I'm still waking every night. We sit across a table, two words behind a smile. I used to call it distance, now I call it trial. You taught me not to beg for a half of a touch, to want the truth in daylight, not too much. I was afraid of stopping because silence meant goodbye. You showed me silence can be a clean place to reply. Life is a long corridor with doors we shouldn't force. I choose my peace gently without remorse. Time changed its voice in you, clear and cold. When days slow down, I find me under all the noise I used to wear. When life exhales, I breathe and let the ending be fair. Slow days, soft nights, new light, no chase. If tomorrow offers comfort for my pride, if yesterday calls my name, I won't decide. Stay slow. Stay slow. With me. The bass is like a heartbeat, low, warm and undercover. I used to need a reason to hold you like a lover. simplicity, not grand dramatic proof. You turn my overthinking into a smaller truth. I was afraid of stopping because silence felt like end. You made it feel like doorway where I can start again. Life is not always tender, but we can learn to be a quiet kind of honest, a slow kind of free. Time slow to match your breath, and they slow down. They slow down. They slow down. When they slow down, I remember I can love without control. When life exhales, I breathe and let the night restore my soul. Slow days, soft nights. If tomorrow wants a promise, we give care. If yesterday wants a story, we leave there. Stay slow. You touched my fear without question. You held my silence like confession. I forgot what hope sounded like. You sang it back to me in your breathing. I was living in maybe, dying in doubt. You made my body a safe place again. I didn't believe in light till you stood there without trying, just being you. I was floating until you said my name. Hold me back to life with your voice. Hold me out of the dark with a choice. Hold me back to life when I break. Put my pieces together with your face. Don't let me go. Not again. If I disappear inside my pain, hold me where I can't be seen. I'm here because you stay. If tomorrow wants my hurry, I refuse. If yesterday wants my sadness, I let it choose to move. Stay slow with me, with me. Stay slow. With me. You study me slowly with your mouth, like a language you're figuring out. I feel your questions on my skin before your hands begin. Your lips travel like explorers across forgotten lands. Every place they touch becomes a promise I can't demand. I forget who I was before temporary. Leave your breath in my bones. Leave your mouth in my sleep. Make me something you own. Even if I'm weak, your lips learn my shape. In the dark, every place I am falls apart. Your lips learn my shape too well. I'm yours in a way I can't tell. Your lips learn my shape. Deep, deep. Don't stop. The end. Don't stop. Love arrived softly, like it was scared. You opened your heart, it lived there. You touched my wounds like they were art. You made my name a place to start. I've been broken in languages you didn't speak. You still understood me completely. You didn't fix me. You believed me. And somehow that healed If yesterday calls our faces, we let it drift. Stay slow. The dark feels louder lately than your name. I sleep inside tomorrow to forget today. Your mouth is in my memory like smoke on glass. I loved you like a future that didn't last. I gave you every breath, you kept none. There's no light left inside me since you've been gone. I'm just a ghost in a body, moving on. There's no light left inside me, just you, living where my sadness used to. I wear your loss like clothing I can't remove. I'm colder in the middle on everything I do. Your name tastes like disaster on my tongue. I loved you like religion. You moved on. If this is what love teaches, then I failed. If hearts were made of glass, then mine shattered. There's no light left inside me to pretend. I broke into 1,000 things at the end. I'm here, but left over here. touch is falling light. Every word you never say keeps me breathing through the night. I don't need the morning sun, I don't wanna wait. I just wanna stay with you in this dream we made. We're echoes in the haze, drifting slow and low. Every sound is drowning me, I don't wanna go. Love me in the dark, where our hearts beat like sparks. Touch me, don't speak, let the silence bury me. Love me this slow, like the night will never go. I'm yours, you're mine, lost forever in this light. Just stay, don't move. I feel you, even when you fade. I used to think love mattered only when it hurt. Now I know peace is precious, even when it feels inert. Even when it is quiet, you taught my heart to trust. The steady kind of flame, you turn my need for chaos into name. I was afraid of stopping because I feared the quiet truth. You made it feel like breathing, like a softer you. Life is a slow forget. is louder than your voice. Your eyes are making the choice. Every breath is touching me from the inside out. Your hands confess what you won't say. Your mouth lies the honest way. I fall before you even move. I fade the moment you breathe. I melt before you touch. I break inside your hush. Your skin feels like silence pressing on mine. I disappear in you over time. Your skin feels like silence, warm and slow. I'm not outside anymore. I'm below. Lower closer into your heat. Louder, softer inside your heartbeat. You trace goodbye down my back, then kiss it away. You tell me everything without a word to say. I forget where I begin. Your shadow crawls under my skin. Every place you rest your mouth becomes my home without a house. Stay here where I am undone. No shame in the dark, no truth in the light. Only your hands teaching my body to fight. Make me forget my name. Make me only breath. Teach me a hunger that feels like death. Your skin feels like silence. 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 Closer, don't let me go. Closer, don't let me go. We didn't say forever. We whispered maybe. We built tomorrow out of today. Your hand spoke gently when words were weak. You love my silence like music. I never asked you to stay. You stayed anyway. This is a solid promise in quiet skin. This is a love that begins where fears end. This is a if I forget my worth. Say you know. I'm listening to you. I used to live tomorrow like today was never enough. Now I live this minute, even when it feels rough. You taught my heart to soften without needing to be loud. You turned my private struggles into a quieter proud. I was afraid of stopping because silence felt like end. You made it feel like opening a place where I can mend. Life keeps giving heavy weather, but it does not decide. So I breathe and let the night be kind. Time changed its voice in you. When days slow down, I remember I'm here and I can stay. When life exhales, I breathe and let the night clear the day. Slow days, slow nights. If tomorrow tries to hurry, love, we refuse. If yesterday tries to call us back, we unchoose. Stay slow. Stay into for speed, we wait. If yesterday asked for tears, we let them skate.